Om. 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 Om Bhadram Karnevi Shrunuyama Deva Bhadram Pashyemakshabhirya Jatra Sthirairangai Stushtovagum Sastanobhi Veshema Deva Itanyadayu Swasti na Indro Vruddashrava Swasti na Pusha Vishwaveda Swasti nastarksho Arishthanemi Swasti no Brahaspatir Dadhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Mundakopanishad, first khanda, mantra 8. Tapasa chiyate brahma tato namabhijayate annat prano manas satyam loka karma suchamrutam. From this akshara, which was described as adresham, agrayam, etc., in the mantra 6, the Srishti, Jagat is born. Out of that Akshara Brahma only, which is Advaya in nature, which is changeless, which is Nishkriya, actionless, and non-dual in nature, and yet there appears to be the Jagat from it, for which an illustration of spider was given. Just a spider spins the web out of itself from its saliva, remains there, and withdraws it back unto itself. So here, while this creation comes into existence, what is the first change that takes place in the creative power, which we name it as Maya, Prakriti, etc. We say name it because truly such Maya Shakti is not there, and yet the effect cannot be denied. So at that time, what happens? You say, Brahma tapasa achiyate. So Brahma tapasa, your tapas is what? Jnanamayam tapaha. The knowledge of such creation from past kalpas. Chiyate. It gets strengthened. It wears as it were. It grows as it were. Like Bhashyakara gives an example, when a seed is sown, of course, it is watered. After some time, a few days, it is on the verge of sprouting. At that time, it gets little swollen. Other example given is A father who knows now that he is going to get a son, how he gets enthused, delighted, like that now. There is some change in the this Maya Shakti, which in the presence of Akshara Brahma is going to create or project this Jagat. So therefore, Chiyate. This should not be taken literally as something about it swells up, etc., etc. At other places, some different words are used. It thinks, considers, desires, like this. We can see such phrases in other Upanishads. See, after the Prakrita Laya, see, layas, dissolutions are of different types. One is Naimitika Laya. In fact, just other day we are seeing this in detail in the Bhagavata Chatushloki class. So at the end of the day of Brahma, one of the Trimurti, who is corresponding to Hiranyagarbha at the subtle level. Physical level is Brahma. At the end of the day of his, what happens? The Srishti is withdrawn, of course, partially up to Suvaha. And equal, this is Kalpanta, equal the duration of the sleep. After that, again it is projected or created. This is what is called as Naimitika Pralaya or Kalpanta Pralaya, or it is also called as this, what is that? Avantara Pralaya. Avantara means secondary. Secondary Pralaya. But at the end of the tenure of Brahma, which is 100 Brahma Varsha, his term is over, the entire Srishti is totally withdrawn. Means in the Naimitika Pralaya, Pancha Mahabhutas were there. Part of higher heavens were there. But in Prakriti Pralaya, the Prakriti itself get dissolved. That Maya itself get dissolved and no more Karya at that time. So that is what is called as Prakriti Pralaya, wherein gross Srishti, subtle Srishti, Panchamahabhutas, gross level, subtle level, all these Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, their embodiments, all merge in the Prakriti, which is nothing but Maya only. And that Maya or Prakriti remains in Parabrahma in an indistinguishable form. It cannot be separately distinguished, but it is verily present there. It will merge there, waiting for the next Srishti to come when the karma phalas of the jivas fructify to give the further lokas. This is that time. Once the earlier Prakriti is over, now next Srishti is going to come into existence at that time. Means the Srishti is on the verge of coming into existence now. The creation is on the verge of coming into existence now. At that time, Tapasa Chete Brahma was told, same thing. Why it is so? Elsewhere it is said, Prapta Paripakaihi Safala Swafala Pradhanaya Parameshwarasya Sisrukshatmika Mayavritti Janyate. A Mayavritti a change, a modification in Maya, creative power of Paramatma is born. What is its nature? Why is it born? Sisrikshatmika. Its purpose is to Srishti Prajana. It is for creating the Jagat. This Maya Vritti of Parameshwara, when it takes place, Prapta Paripaka is Swapala Pradhanaya. The karma phalas of the jivas in totality have now fructified to give rise to get the bhogas. Just as after sleep, either you wake up or you go to dream, because those karma phalas are ready to yield the result. So here, the karma phalas which give rise to the next creation is now ready. So at that time, so this Maya Vritti, first change in the Prakriti or Maya is called, like here, Tapasa Chiyate Brahma, or that means the state of Maya on the verge of Srishti, here called a Chiyate. Elsewhere, where in Chandogya, it is called Ikshana. Tadaikshata Bahusya Praja Yeti Chandogya. So, Paramatma, Ikshata, consider. Whereas in Aitareya, Sa Aikshata again. Sa Aikshata Lokanu Srajai iti. Saha Atma, Aikshata. Consider, Ikshana, that let me now create lokas. So that's right. And in Taittiriya, So Kamayata Bahusyam Prajayeti. Saha, Paramatma, Akamayata, desired, let me become many. All these different types of statements, whether you say considering Ikshana, desiring, or here that Maya getting that you are ready to this thing, means only that the Maya is the verge of projecting the Jagat. So this is the state now. Now by this, Maya, wherein all knowledge of future creation is ready now. It is ready with Sarvajñatva. What Sarvajñatva? The knowledge of Srishti, Sthiti, Samvara. How creation be projected, how it is to be sustained, how it is to be destroyed. With that, it is now endowed with Tataha, means Brahma, now endowed with this Maya Shakti, wherein the knowledge of Srishti, Sthiti, Samvara is now gathered, is ready now. And from that Brahma, Tataha, that Brahma now endowed with this power of knowledge, what happens? Annam Abhijayata. Annam. What is Annam? Adyate iti Annam. Adyate means Bhujyate, which is experience. We can't say enjoyed. Bhogas and enjoy. It can be enjoyment or suffering also, depending on papa or punya. So that which is experience in terms of bhogas, enjoyment or suffering. So that is tataha annam. Annam here means not actually this, the avyakta. Avyakta means what? The unmanifest form of all that manifest jagat, which is necessary for the bhoga of the jiva. That is what that is called. In the unmanifest form, it is called annam, abhijayate. So abhijayate is born. Be careful here. He is born, not actually born. Means in Paramatma, this thing, that is that Maya Shakti or this avyakta is desirous of manifesting. Desirous manifesting means he is now on the verge of manifesting. Actual manifestation has not taken place yet. So abhijayate, manifest means becomes manifest in the sense is ready to get manifested. From that avyakta anna, prana, this prana is samashti prana, hiranyagarbha prana. Then manaha, manaha here is hiranyagarbha with predominance of jnana, mana buddhi, jnana. Satyam, Satyam stands for Panchamahabhutas. Panchamahabhutas. Why? They are the constituents of the Jagat. After that, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna of the Maya. Means they are more durable. Jagat may come and go, but they are there. Except in Prakrita Pralaya. Satyam, 5 elements. Lokaha, Lokaha, fields of experiences. Bhuhu, Bhuaha, Swaha, Maha, Janaha, Tapa, Satyam. Highest Swarga is Satyam Brahma Loka. All these Lokaha. This is what shows. In Prakrita Pralaya, no Lokas are there, including Vaikuntha. Because some followers of Vishnu, Vaishnava Sampradaya, some people say, no, in Pralaya, Vaikuntha is there. Neither Vaikuntha is there, nor Vishnu is there, nor Parshadas are there, nor devotees are there. So they say, even after Pralaya, Vaikuntha is there with a transcendental glory. Some God does not understand. Upanishads say, even Puranas, Sutta Samhita, etc., Skanda Purana. So because 5 minutes are gone, 5 elements are not there. Whether it is Vishnu's body, or Brahma's body, or Shiva's body, or any deity's body, made of 5 elements only. Maybe Vishuddha Sattva Pradhana, but gunas of Maya are there. So here it is Lokaha. I'll say again, if Lokas were there, why should be born again? Why should be created? They were not there. So Bhu, etc. Then karma. Here, the phrase in the mantra is karma sucha amrutam. That is, as a result of karma, amrutam. Amrutam means karma phala. Why it is said, we'll see that. That means before karma phala comes into existence, karma is created, that we have to add them. So after lokas, the karma So that is what it is. When Srishti came into picture, the human have got that limited free will to do as they want. Brahma says, you are free to do anything. But always but is there. But means subject to one condition. What is it? As per your karma, you will have to experience, undergo bhoga of that karma phala. Good or bad, as you do. What you say? As you sow, so you reap. You have freedom. That is why Vedas give us do's and don'ts. Vidhi, nisheda. Not to curtail your freedom, to ensure that you do not land in sorrow, misery, but you get more and more happiness. The do's of Vedas will give you happiness up to discovery of your Swarupa. Don'ts will make you suffer more and more. It is not to curtail our freedom, it is only to guide us on the right path so that we can avoid sorrow. But why Vedas should tell? Because at the time of doing something, a karma, you don't know its result. Vedas forewarn us. Look, these things to be avoided. You take to them, you suffer. These you take to, you be rewarded. So we have to bring here first karma. And karma, so with respect to these karmas, amrutam. Amrutam means what? That which is not subject to destruction. Mriti, marana, death is not there. Destruction is not there. What it refers to? It refers to phalas of the karma. Karma phalas. Why? Karma phalas are destroyed amrita. Karma phalas are subject to destruction. How? After undergoing its bhoga. You pay for it or suffer for it. By bhoga only they go. If you don't undergo its bhoga experience, even after 1,000 crores of kalpas, karma phalas will be intact to catch you by neck at the right time. Nobody can escape it. Unless one gains Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, wherein karma phalas, lock, stock, and barrel get destroyed. If that is not the case, they are going to be there forever until you undergo their bhoga. From that standpoint, is called as what? Amrutam, the sequence of creation. But one thing, the sequence of creation differs from Upanishad to Upanishad, but a definite one. Why such mistake by Shruti? Not that way. This creation, actually speaking, Shruti is not interested in telling you. Because from the ultimate reality standpoint, there is no creation. But at this moment, we are facing the creation. We can never deny the experience of the creation. So, Shruti describes this creation as only the means to take you back to your source, your Swarupa, as told in Mandukya Karika. Upayaha saha avataraya. The Srishti Varnana, description of the creation, is given by Shruti only as a means to make you discover your true nature. So, depending on the student, Shishya, who is in front, that means the description changes, order also changes. So now, in this mantra that is going to come now, 9th mantra, what I was told so far, that is that Akshara Brahma is Adresham, etc. I was told, and that topic and the creation was told, it is now being concluded. While concluding this mantra, they suggest that is hints at the topic that is going to come hereafter. Yas sarvajna sarvavidyasya jnanamayam yas sarvajna sarvavid yasya jnanamayam tapaha tasmadeta brahmanama rupam annam cha jayati. Yaha, the one who is that Akshara Brahma, who was described by Adresham, etc. Aksharakhya, called as Akshara, and who is Sarvajnaha. Sarvajna means knows everything. Here it is in general. In general, knows everything in general. As a Maya, it can be by the means of Chaitanya, or it can be taken in terms of Maya, because Maya by itself will not know. It is inert in nature. Chaitanya has to activate it, enable it to know. So that is a notion. Again, is Sarvavit. Sarvavit knows everything in particular in the case of each and every individual jiva. See, a king or a government is supposed to know what happens in the country or the kingdom in nook and corner in general. But they can't know what is going on in the mind of everyone in particular. Here, both in general and also in particular, general with Maya Shakti, where in particular Avidya, both illumined by Chaitanya Rupa Atma Brahma. Now, some people say that, see, you say that this Brahman Atma is Sarvajna and Sarvashaktiman. Sarvajna and Sarvashaktiman. It is Niyati. Niyati means all laws of creation are from Ishvara. They are not really the mumukshus. Just to find out some fault somewhere. If that is the case, can this Ishvara make a rule, niyama, which he cannot transgress? He cannot defy. Understood? Ishvara, as in create a niyati, order. Can he create a rule which he cannot defy or transgress it? Why you are asking the question? Only simple. If he is Sarvashaktiman, he should be able to transgress even his niyati. See, when it said Sarvajna, it is not meant this way. When Sarvajna is said, it is meant as the knowledge of Srishti Utpatti, Srishti Sthiti, Srishti Samhara. Knowledge of creating this Jagat, sustaining it, and destroying it. Not that's what Sarvashaktiman. That's what it is. That power to create, the power to sustain, the power to destroy. That is what it meant by Sarvajna Sarvashaktiman. Not that can he create and then, yes, he can do it. If you wish, he will show you. Don't, pitch your puny brain against Parameshwara. That's what we find. Puranas we find. What is that? Boons are freely given, but they are properly caught if misused. So, but it left to him how to you settle account with Parameshwara himself. Bhagavan, create a rule which you can't disobey. He'll show you both. You make it disobey, and at the same time, he will translate it. Anyway, that's different. They're all mischievous things. We are not mumukshus at all. We should not pay much attention to such people. So that now, Sarvavit, Sarvajna Sarvit, Yasya Tapaha Jnanamayam. Is tapas. What is the tapas? Not interested in doing this and that. Jnanamayam. Tapas actually means here Srishti Siddhartham Prayatna. Effort to create Jagat, but not ayasa exerting it, knowledge. By Sankalpa he does it. He has not opened an industry or factory to create the Jagat. Just by Sankalpa, that knowledge. It is Jnanamayam. There is no ayasa in that. There is no doing in that. There is no exertion in that. Just knowledge, and by Sankalpa it takes place. So that is how by tapas. And from that Akshara Brahma, which now on the verge of creation as Parameshwara, it has got status. Status now as what? Ishvara. So what is first born now? Etad Brahma. See, you should be very careful with these names. Brahma. You're talking about Akshara Brahma, and again Brahma is born. Here Brahma stands for Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha. Who is Hiranyagarbha? That is Hiranyagarbhakyam Brahma. In the category of Karya Jagat. Avyakta, Karana, Avyakta was there now. It is now manifest in terms of effect, Karya. The first one is what? Hiranyagarbha. Then Hiranyagarbha is Samashti Sukshma Sharira Devata, presiding deity of macrocosmic subtle bodies, which includes the, what is that? Jnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti, the pranas. Hiranyagarbha also is called prana, Samashti prana. From there, Nama, names. What names? Offended? Rama, Krishna, Gopala, Kittu, Pittu, Bittu, or Tinku, Chinku. Names. Golden days. Devadatta, Yajnadatta, Vishnu Datta, like that. So names. Rupam, form in terms of colors, shape, etc. Ocular, which can be seen as well. Annam, actual food, which we eat. Because earlier Annam was told as what? Avyakrita. So here that not Annam, the actual food. Jayate. So it is born. So therefore, there is no contradiction between this Anna here and in the 8th mantra Anna. The two different meanings. With this, the first khanda of first Mundaka is over. Now, in first Mundaka, second khanda section starts. Earlier, in the 5th mantra of first khanda, Aparavidya was described as what? As Rigveda, Yajurveda with the Sangha, along with the Angas, auxiliaries. And Akshara Brahma, Paravidya, sorry. Yes. Paravidya was described as Adresham, etc. Now, that was told up to from 6 to 9. Apara in 5th mantra, and from 6th to 9th mantra, the Para Akshara Brahma was told. And that Akshara is what? By knowing which you get Paravidya. Yaya Tadaksharam. By Paravidya, you know the Brahma. Means knowledge of Brahma is gained through Paravidya. Now, of these two Vidyas, Aparavidya and Paravidya, the topics, what is the subject matter of Aparavidya and Paravidya needs to be told. What are you going to get out of it? Now is being shown By aparavidya, all that you get is samsara, the existence of transmigration with the sukha, dukkha, etc. By paravidya, that moksha is gained. Moksha is gained. This is the broad division. Aparavidya, samsara. It is already their continuation. And because of aparavidya only, this. And paravidya, moksha. That doesn't mean aparavidya is totally useless. Aparavidya is, it can serve as a proper means to prepare yourself to gain paravidya, provided you know how to make use of it. Otherwise, you will continue to be in the samsara only. So again, to further elaboration, this topic, aparavidya consists of all these different types of words. Karta, karana, karma, karma phala, bhoga, the doer of karma, the sadhanas of karma, different types of karmas. We say karma generally refers to Vedic karma. Laukic karmas are taken for granted. So then phala bheda, results of karma. So, and is of nature of what? It is beginningless, endless samsara, whose nature is sorrow and sorrow alone. If you think that in this Srishti, creation, from what is that is created, you are going to get happiness, you are totally mistaken. It is not the feature of it at all. That's why Bhagavan Krishna has described it. Jagat is Jagat. Anityam asukham lokam. Impermanent, nothing but sorrow. And we expect from this world the right opposite. We expect Nitya Sukha. How is it possible? Better know this as early as possible. That is, Shastra make you know it. So therefore, every jiva should discard, abandon this samsara. Otherwise, it will continue like the perennial flow of a river. You have to stop somewhere. And the ending of this upashama, ending of this samsara, that is what is the feature of the topic of paravidya, called as moksha. And not that moksha means, like in the case of aparavidya, you go to some heaven, etc. No. You discover directly, aparokshataha, your true nature, which itself, even now in the state of samsara, is Paramanda Swarupa. It is immortal, free from Janma Marana. But because some error, you have got subject to samsara. So therefore, the one result of aparavidya is samsara, result of paravidya is moksha. So this needs to be shown. But presently, our mind is preoccupied where? In aparavidya only. Whereas paravidya, the subject matter of which Akshara Brahma, and which is Anadi, Ananta, no Adi, no cause, no birth, no end, no destruction. Again, Aja, unborn, Amara, deathless. Amara, that is, or Amara can be no waning or decaying. Amara. Then Nashrayat also, that is destructionless. Then it is Amruta, Amruta, Amara, Amara, Amruta. See, slight distinction have to be made because they are synonyms also. Because both are used, we have to say Amara means Apakshaya Rahita, which has no decline, which has no decay, which doesn't perish. Whereas Amruta you can take as deathless, Nasharahita, destructionless. Therefore, Shruti wants to make us very clear about the topic of Paravidya and Aparavidya. Now the question comes, which of these two should be taken first? Distinction of Paravidya or Aparavidya? What is your opinion? Paravidya, no? Best one? No. Shruti chooses Aparavidya. Do you know why? Presently, our mind is preoccupied in the Aparavidya. So long as it is preoccupied in Aparavidya, that mind will not take to Paravidya. Then ask the mind to give it up. It has no inclination. Why? It thinks that in this Aparavidya, it gets something which it wants in terms of happiness, etc., which is not the case. So that being the case, by giving first the description of Aparavidya, Shruti wants us to understand that these are the limitations of Aparavidya. These are the calamities that you are landing in Aparavidya. Better discard it towards what? Paravidya. Unless this is not clear, one cannot withdraw the mind from the fascination it has got toward the Jagat. So that is how Shruti first takes to the description of apara vidya. Tadetat satyam mantreshu कर्माणि कवयः यानि अपश्यन् तानि त्रेतायां बहुधा संततानि तानि आचरथ नियतं सत्यकामाः एषः वः पन्थाः सुकृतस्य लोके. What is paravidya? What it can give you, what should be done, all these are being told now. Then it comes, see, look, these are the drawbacks. Better get rid of it. Tadetat satyam. Tadetat means keeping in mind what is going to be told about the karmas. Satyam, avidatham, can never go wrong. What is it? Mantreshu. So, mantreshu. In the mantras of Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, karmani, karmas, different types of karmas, from the least one, Agnihotra onward. Agnihotra onward. So, karmani, so the another, which are revealed by mantras. The mantras of the Vedas, they reveal the karmas. How do you come to know about this? Yan kavayaha apashan. These mantras which reveal the karmas, apashan, saw. Who? Saw means what? Not his eyes, in terms of cognition. Kavayaha. Kavayaha. Medhavinaha. Highly knowledgeable persons like Vasishtha, etc. In their dhyana, by tuning themselves to Paramatma Tattva, wherein these mantras got revealed to them. They are not composed. They are not revealed. That's what they are called as mantra drashtaraha. The drashta, seers of mantras, revealed to them by Ishvara. So Ishvara reveals this to them so that the people at large can know it and make use of it. So apashan, where do we find them? Tani, those mantras revealing karma, santatani, extensively found, spread as it were, where Bahuda santatani, in many ways, in the diverse ways, with divisions, etc. So they are what? Santatani. Santatani means they are spread. This way spread. Where are they spread? They Tretaya. Santatani means also Pravruttani. They are there found. Available for everyone. Where? In Treta. What is Treta? We are familiar with this. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. Yes. The second Yuga is Treta. That is one meaning. Bhashyakara gives both meanings. Other meaning is Treta means it is a a group of three. A group of three is called what? Treta. It can be two types of groups in terms of the sacred fires. Garhapatya, Dakshinagni, and Ahavaniya. These are the fires to be maintained by Grahastha after marriage. Garhapatya, Dakshinagni, Ahavaniya. More details are going to come now. You should know how to detect them. Offer the oblation the right type of flame, etc. So that all these three can be what is called as the collective. The collective Autra, Advarya, Audagatra. Three types. Autra related to Hota, who is the Ritvik of Rigveda. The English priest is not the totally correct. We have to use it. Ritvik. So he is in the Yajnayagas, he is the one who does everything related to Rigveda. It's called Autra. Then is who? The Advarya. Advaryu is the one who is the Ritvik of Yajurveda. Say from priest, okay, Yajurveda priest. Then Audgatra related to Udgata. Udgata is a Ritvik related to Samaveda. He knows how to sing the Samas. Sama means mantras from Samaveda. Most of them from Rigveda only, but given to the music. So all this related to Hota, Advaryu, Udgata, all put together Treta, all are described there. Or it can be taken, the general meaning, in the Treta Yuga, these started and were more in practice. Because in Satya Yuga, prominence for karma was not there. More than some dhyana, meditation. And they used to do meditation out until the body falls off in terms of skeleton. Kali Yuga, if you don't get breakfast, half you are gone that day. Satya Yuga, do tapas for thousands of years, lifespan is more than. And only when skeleton used to get disunited, then the person used to die. Means flesh, etc. gone. Yes, still the person is alive. That's it. So here, there is a dhyana pradhana. Main thrust was on dhyana, meditation. Treta, this karmas got relevance. So there is Tretaya, Bahudha Santatani. They are extensively told in Treta with either meaning. Okay, that's fine, but why should you bother? said, if you want to accomplish anything here and hereafter from this world, you have to go to this karmas only. That will be told in the next sentence. We'll see that.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ